We're having to bury her poo. I go poo just fine. Honey, don't buy class. There's lice and mites and shit everywhere. This is purgatory. Who really gives a fuck, right? It's plenty of bud. It's fucking nuts. Mr. Freeze. No longer the United States or America. It's getting the shit out. This is no man's land.
Do you mind if I video?
Yeah, that's fine. This is Frosty's Butterfly and Bee and Lizard Sanctuary. And it's Pooh's Corner. And of course, my mom sets Minnie Mouse's, or Mrs. Mouse's spring garden. And we're in the works right now, but it's also getting hotter, so.
What's the temperature today?
I think it was 94, and yeah, and it gets hotter, and I don't really feel like enduring heat. I mean, I'm from Texas, but I'm just done with all that shit. You know when you've had enough of stuff, and you're like, I'm done with that heat. I don't know. You know, hell, there could be a fucking tear in the fabric of time, or, you know, in a blink of an eye, the ocean could appear right there, and I'm ready for it. And yeah, a lot of the masses could just disappear, but who really gives a fuck, right? As long as you're at your exceptional best life, which I wish for everyone, but I want to be at my golden finest. So I was like, if all others disappear, I love them. I wish them the best. But at the same time, I want to be at my exceptional best. And that's not about man's riches or luxuries, because if the sea is rolling in, the river's coming out of the mountains, then everything would be growing great. But yeah, just take a look at and you know, there's the snowman right there. And he's got his clay and stuff and other living things in there. Because if you want to bring something to life, you got to have clay and dirt and, of course, sacrifices. So that would be worms and things like that. Am I living my best life? Well, what I am is trying to survive and do it comfortably. You know, as for living my best life, no, I don't think that's happened yet. I'm waiting for my golden door to open so I can be in true heaven, you know, with beautiful flowers and great, wonderful, exceptional ways of being. All life around me being in perfect balance and harmony. No cheaters, liars, thieves, or gluttonous or anything like that. Just perfect, beautiful plants. Have plenty of bud. You know, just wonderfulness. But, you know, heaven is a creation, and I do work hard. I'm just not going to fry my brains out in the fucking desert heat. This shit's nuts. It's fucking nuts. I mean, how did this even come to be? Like, where am I at in this purgatory? I was like, who has control over the weather? And why haven't they figured out how to get this contraption running yet? You know, this world is a contraption. And I say to all that is mankind, y'all need to stop your fuckery with the buying, selling, and trading and use your minds to grow, because this is a big contraption of creativity and it can run. You just have to use your resources wisely and actually stop being dipshits and try to play gods of the world and do something worthwhile. Losers. Anyways. The powers to be, the elite, right? I mean, this is purgatory. I mean, I feel heat right now. If this was what is golden heaven, then the temperatures would be perfect. I would be perfect. You know, I wouldn't have to worry about having dry skin or getting fever blisters or the mites getting into my hair, because it's all over California. It's just not out here in the Badlands. As I was going through like San Francisco area, there was lice and mites and shit everywhere. And I was like, look here, clean up your places, people. I mean, look, you can be poor and still be clean. You can. Just take a bath, wash the bedding. Like here, we've had to change this like twice in the last couple of weeks. But just because I'm out here in the middle of the nasty ass desert doesn't mean I'm gonna act like trash, okay? Because let's say money don't buy class. You trash, you trash.
I have to say, your place is gorgeous.
Well, thank you. Me and my mom work really hard. My mom's right over there. She's awesome.
It's really pretty. You've done a really good job.
She works really, really hard, and she's awesome. And she's always worked hard. This is what happens when you work hard. My mom really worked hard in that system of the beast, the numbered system. Well, most of the time in the bus, I made this, and no. Yeah, I have a comfortable bed. I've done the best I could with the resources we had. But no, it's comfortable. Yeah, I've had to, just fall asleep out here the last couple of nights because it's gotten hot. Really hot, yeah. During the winter time, it was a different kind of bone-chilling cold. It was like I would say a darkness crossing the land, because it was like such penetrating cold, is that it felt like there was like a titan crossing the land. And the titans were crossing the land because the snow was crazy everywhere. So as Mr. Freeze, as I call him, Frosty the Snowman, his bigger version was crossing the land. They'll start staying more in California too, because of the pride. When you're prideful upon the land, that's when the freeze comes. Mr. Freeze. Anyways, that's just the truth. No, me and my mom just came here at the end of October, and we've been cleaning like nonstop. Like here, we took out over 50 contractor bags, those big plastic bags, and hauled shit off. It was trash everywhere. Have y'all been into Slab City yet? Just wait. Okay, just wait until you roll into there, so you'll see the magnitude of what we had to clean up out here. You'll see it in there, and the magnitude of the craziness of what a lot of people live in. Here we just cleaned up, and we're being as creative as possible with the trash and doing what we can, see what grows. Giving some love, kindness to all. You know, got Mrs. Mouse's house, got some lizard little places, been throwing out food for the little inhabitants, because it's hard. This is no man's land. Any life to survive out here is really hard. Even with the crops in the fields, they'll plant them and they'll be burnt up. It's crazy. Oh, my own, no, I had to get it. I've tried, but stuff just doesn't seem to want to grow. For bud, yeah, I don't. Some stuff, like this plant, I salvaged, and it's coming up slowly, that with the green. And we're seeing if more stuff pops up. But what the spirit said is they have a lot of what is paper trees here in California. And that's because of their education system. There's no fruits that grow from it, like good things good to eat. So these little trees are everywhere, and they're like a disease upon the land. That's what education is. When you don't teach your children what is golden, rules, do unto others as you would have done unto you, and be good stewards of the land, you get what is nasty paper trees and high temperatures, and you get a lot of what is chaos. Anyways, the spirit called me out here, and just basically I feel like I'm on an exhibit like in a zoo. So we just cleaned it up and made it look homey, and we're doing the best we can with what we got. And we hand out what is free ice water. It's not hell yet, but you know how they say like people in hell want ice water? So, you know, someone's walking down the road, or if they're thirsty, we got ice water to share. We don't got much, and we put out a bench out there for those weary and needing sick. Yeah, showing love. Yeah, showing love. Well, when it comes to spirits of the land, they're downtrodden and stuff. But look, we got those chairs that came to us. We picked up the table by doing some what I call kind of hunt for treasures, from trash to treasure. So yeah, I mean, we got those cabinets. I mean, we didn't haul any of this stuff in. Everything we got, like a couch, was dumped off, and I made the cushions. I wrapped them in what is big plastic bags, so if they had anything on them, it'd smother them. I got the carriage. I pushed most of it down the road before we hitched it to the bus. I mean, I thought that princess carriage was an awesome find. Just wait until you go into Slab City there.
But
yeah, well, the chairs were brought to us by a lady, and then the table we picked up in Slab City where there was some like trailers burnt down, and it was just there. So we just went into the little junk pile. We got the table, and then we cleaned it up, and I had to do some fixing on it. I'm good at fixing things. And with this lady gave it to us that they were cleaning out a trailer, so I basically broke it all down and then put it back up. I know how to do that. I'm handy with the power tools, if you know what I mean. I earned my keep the right way. And then the toolbox we picked up in town. Yeah, and just painted it. These we dug out of burned piles, cleaned them up, then cushioned them. No, that is actually where we keep the water cooler. Right now we're having to bury our poo and stuff like that. And since it's getting hotter, we'll probably have to, go to the coast to get cooled off. At least, you never know what's going to happen. But if progress is made, my mom already made like a little path through there with the bridge, and there's already a hole kind of started, and we got that cleaned out, and we can build us a pooper. I want to put a golden throne in there, like those old English style chairs that look like King Arthur's chairs or shit like that. Yeah, I'll paint it gold. That's gonna be our throne room. Put like a crushed velvet back on it and stuff like that. Yeah, totally awesome. Right there, if you have a nice place to go take a poo. I mean, it's even a luxury. There's a lot of people that can't poo. I go poo just fine. If you want to poo, coffee's good first thing in the morning. However, poo is associated with stress and the intestines. So you gotta learn how to let things go. Like when I first started it and started on like my, growing in mind, heart, body, and soul, and being more of the spirit, not of the flesh. And it's called getting the shit out. And like from the day before, you don't want to carry it. So if you have a bad day the day before, you just need to let it go. And that's getting the shit out and not bringing that old day into your new day, because it's already done and gone. And if your old day's stressing you out, then you need to do a major purge and of all that shittiness, because you should be happy in life. Nothing is worth selling your soul over, selling your spirit over, selling your body over, selling your time over. Nothing in life. If you're not enjoying yourself, then why? I'm out here because, man's society is being greedy and gluttonous and prideful, and I can't, take my bus in there because they're up in arms about it. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's some kind of weird land grab. It's not even constitutional, because I was like, the U.S. Constitutional says we were founded upon actually to get away from what is taxation, and now it's like everywhere upon the land. So we're no longer the United States or America. I don't get it, because everything and then what is a constitutional law forbids us from being taxed that way.